I just think that real Americans should be against fascism and diddlers, fucking pedophiles. Because the fact is, like, I'm sitting out here and I just finished my iced coffee and I'm trying to finish my iced coffee, but I just had Danish, and I had to restart my fucking video. I don't know what happened. There was no audio coming out, so it was weird. But I just want to talk about this. Like, we have to come together on some things as Americans. I'm sorry, but you have to, okay? I'm getting really aggravated that we can't come together as Americans on certain things. Like, we have to be against predators. That's just one thing as Americans we have to be against. Because it's like what Bill Maher says, it's every job's adult. If you're an adult, it's every job's adult to protect children. He's right about that. There's a lot of things I don't agree with Bill Maher on, a lot of things, because he annoys the fuck out of me, but he's right about that. It's every parent's job and every adult's job to protect children. He's right about that. He's absolutely right. And the reason I'm getting so aggravated about what's going on in society right now is because even Republicans can't even fucking, like, be against this. Like, what the fuck? You have Maxwell, who, it's on my YouTube channel, you can watch it if you want, but it's like, she literally is a creep. Like, she literally lured young girls to Epstein and did all this shit, and it's like, it pisses me off because my own dad was a victim of being abused, and I just think if he wasn't, he would have been a great dad. And because he was a horrible dad. He ignored me as a kid, and I never really got to spend time with him. But that's besides the point. What pisses me off is that you guys are for this shit. I get like conservatives writing me shit and trolling me all the time, and it's like, it doesn't matter what you think of Democrats right now. It doesn't matter what your politics are. It doesn't matter what your religion is. We should all come together as a whole that we are not going to protect predators, period. We shouldn't protect these people at all. And like I was telling, like, even my mom and other people, even if you're a Republican or whatever, if there is evidence to suggest that Biden was harming his niece or his daughter or whatever, then put his ass in jail. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I agree. I think it's fucking creepy that he took a shower with his niece or daughter or whatever, okay? When I heard about that letter thing, why do you think that was the number one reason why I didn't vote for Biden? That was one of the reasons. I'll be honest with you. I know I'm a little high, but that was one of the fucking reasons why I got a little agitated with Chris on one of his lives, because he said, quote, Joe Biden is a good person. I don't think you're a good person if you shower or bathe with a child. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. I don't think you're a good person doing that. That was what I was going to debate him about. Like, there were some policies I agreed with Biden on, like the healthcare thing and all that other stuff. I thought Biden did some good works, right? But this is why I've been voting Green Party since I was 18, because I didn't like both sides doing weird shit. I didn't agree with Obama with his largest deportation thing. I didn't agree with kids being in cages, which he did temporarily, but he did. And there is some double standards. You can't say there isn't when there is. This is one of the reasons I voted Green Party, because I don't believe in any closed border. I believe everyone should come to any country whenever the fuck they want. I believe everyone, if you're a good person, I mean, yeah, I believe there are good people and bad people, no matter what. And I loved what Adam Gray said about that. Because people make it seem like, you know, like immigrants are bad people. No, there are good people and bad people, no matter what. Like, they're good. Like, look at John Wayne Gacy. Perfect example. A Democrat, bad guy. everyone called him like a good-looking guy, and he harmed girls, right? And he was a Republican. He was a bad guy. What was his fucking name? It's gonna come to me in a minute. I always forget people's names. Like, John Wayne Gacy is literally a guy who harms children, and he was a Democrat. I forgot the name of that fucking guy. What was his name? He was a creep. Zac Efron did a movie about him, and it wasn't a very good movie, but it was about that guy. And again, he was a Republican. So I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. It's like, you can be a Republican or a Democrat, you can be independent or liberal. Like, look at that one bald guy. He died in prison, and he was a libertarian. My brother is a libertarian. He's a good person. He's a good father, and he loves everybody. I mean, I don't agree with him on a lot of political stuff, but you know what I love about my brother? He is a damn good dad. He is a better father than my own father, and I love him. And you know, that's what I love about him. You know, the guy's name was Ted Bundy. That was his name, Ted Bundy. So Ted Bundy was a horrible human being, and they said he was good looking, and that was a movie of Zac Efron that he played. So Ted Bundy was a guy that harmed young girls and was a predator, and he was a horrible human being, just like John Wayne Gacy. And Ted Bundy was a Republican. John Wayne Gacy was a Democrat. What I'm trying to say is, Daniel Nathan Daniel Larson. I probably got one of the names mixed up, but he was a libertarian. So what I'm saying is, judge the person, not the political opposition. But here's the thing. Look at how bad the Republican Party is. Now that they have stood up for a fucking creep like Donald Trump, it's gonna really hurt them in the midterm elections. Like, I have a feeling like certain people in my family who are very Christian conservatives are gonna vote Democratic. Like, my mom, she tells me this all the time, but like, the first Democrat she ever voted for was Jimmy Carter. And Jimmy Carter, I mean, I don't think that's bad, because Jimmy Carter was an actual Christian. Jimmy Carter was an actual person who loved human beings. Jimmy Carter was a person who has a 45% approval rating, and he got down in a nuclear reactor when it was about to explode. So, yeah, Jimmy Carter was a good person. If you look at what he did in Habitat for Humanity and shit, it makes me love Jimmy Carter. And I'm an atheist, so I love Jimmy Carter. I absolutely love Jimmy Carter. I'm going to find a picture of him and print it in my room and do a quote or something, because I love Jimmy Carter with a passion. I mean, he wanted to legalize marijuana. He was one of the first presidents that accepted gays. I think that was one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people didn't like him, because the KKK hated him, because he was one of the first people that wanted, he was anti-busing. He wanted, blacks and whites to get along and all this shit, and all these people were against it. Bernie Sanders was on the right side of history too. If you look at his track record, same thing. It's like, a lot of these people, like, you gotta be on the right side of history, man. That's how we grow as a society. If we keep going backwards like what we are now, and silencing free speech and silencing the majority of people, we're never going to grow as a country.